I didn't plan on playing for long. It was one of those nights where time feels loose, like it's already slipping away and you're just trying to fill the silence before sleep. I saw the game while scrolling, bright thumbnail, loud colors, the kind of thing you don't think twice about. Escape ways for Lucky Blocks. It looked dumb enough to be safe. I downloaded it. When it opened, the lobby music was cheerful in a way that felt fake, like it was trying too hard to convince me nothing bad could happen here. I didn't lower the volume. I didn't close the lights. I wasn't setting a mood. I was just killing time. Username field popped up. I typed deep_blue. I remember pausing for half a second before hitting enter, but I don't remember why. Something about the name felt older than me, like I was borrowing it instead of choosing it. The screen faded. For a blink, not even a full second, white text appeared against black. Welcome back. Then the lobby loaded, colorful platforms floating in a void sky, like every other cheap survival game I'd ever seen. I laughed quietly. Yeah, okay, I said out loud. Sure. First wave started. Everything worked. Enemies spawned where they were supposed to. Lucky Blocks cracked open with that satisfying sound, dropping coins and boosts. My character jumped higher, ran faster. It was mindless. Comfortable. I checked the player list. Just me. I broke another block. Instead of an item, something heavy dropped with a dull thud. An old CRT television, scratched plastic, the screen curved and dusty. It didn't belong here. It didn't spin or glow or depawn. It just sat there. I walked around it. No interaction prompt. Then the screen turned on by itself. Static filled the game audio, harsh and sudden enough that I flinched. The lobby music died underneath it like someone pulled the plug. The TV screen flickered, and for a moment I thought I saw a reflection. Not my character, but something behind the camera. Text appeared over the static. Do you remember why you stopped? My fingers froze on the keyboard. What? I whispered, and immediately felt stupid for reacting. Games do this. Cheap horror tricks. I pressed escape. Nothing happened. I clicked away from the TV and ran toward the edge of the platform. The wave timer kept counting down like nothing was wrong. Enemies spawned behind me. Normal again. Their sounds covering the static when they got close. When the wave ended, the TV vanished. No message. No explanation. Wave 2 started. I told myself I imagined the text. By wave 3, I knew I hadn't. Enemies began behaving off. Not glitchy. Not laggy. It was more like they were reacting to things before they happened. Dodging attacks I hadn't made yet. Turning to face me before I came into view. Their faces blurred when I looked straight at them. Only then, if I angled the camera slightly, the textures snapped back into place. Lucky Blocks stopped dropping rewards. Every single one gave me the same thing. A black cassette tape, unlabeled. My inventory filled with them. Against my better judgment, I used one. The screen dimmed, like someone turned the lights down inside the game. Static again, softer this time, layered under a voice that sounded like it was coming from underwater. You get farther every time, it said. The voice paused, like it was listening. Not far enough. The tape ended. The wave counter at the top of the screen flickered. For just a moment, it read wave 5/5. Then it snapped back to wave 3/5. I checked my recording software without thinking. It was still running. The timestamp was normal. My username caught my eye in the corner. deep_blue_old. I hadn't changed it. The chat box slid open. A message appeared. You don't remember the last run either. I slammed the keyboard, typing nonsense, hitting enter over and over. Nothing sent. The message stayed there, unmarked by any username. An enemy hit me. The screen didn't go red. It went black. Centered text appeared, clean and calm, like a system notification. Session 12 complete. Below it, smaller. Saving progress. The game didn't close. The black screen stayed, humming softly, like the static had never fully stopped. I waited. Then the lobby loaded again. Same colors. Same platforms. But the music was slower now. Warped. Like it was being played from a damaged tape. I checked the player list. Still just me. But my join time said 3 hours, 17 minutes, and 42 seconds. I hadn't even been playing for half an hour. I moved my character. There was a delay. Not input lag. More like the game was waiting to see what I would do before letting me do it. I turned the camera. Behind my character, etched into the platform in blocky letters, was something that definitely hadn't been there before. This is where you quit. I didn't exit the game. I should have. I know that now. But at the time, curiosity felt heavier than fear. Like if I closed it, something unfinished would follow me anyway. I stepped forward. The next wave didn't start. Instead, the skybox darkened, the fake clouds stretching and smearing until they looked like stains. Lucky Blocks began spawning on their own, cracking open without me touching them. Inside each one was the same thing. A screenshot. Each image showed the lobby from slightly different angles. My character standing still. The chat box open. Timestamps in the corner. Different dates. Different times. Same username. Deep_blue. In one of them, the chat message was already there. Tomorrow, we continue. My monitor flickered. For just a split second, I saw my desktop instead of the game. There was a folder I didn't recognize. Deep_blue_back UP. When the game snapped back into view, the wave counter updated. Wave 1/5. But I didn't feel like I was starting over. I felt like I was being placed back exactly where I always was. And somewhere beneath the music, beneath the static, beneath the hum of my PC fan, I could swear I heard breathing. Slow, patient, like something that knew I wasn't done yet. I didn't close the game. I told myself I was just watching now, not really playing. Like if I stopped trying to win, whatever system was watching me would lose interest. That felt logical at the time. It wasn't. The lobby looked the same, but it felt smaller. Like the edges had moved closer while I wasn't looking. I walked to where the lucky blocks usually spawned. They were already there, lined up neatly, too neatly, as if someone had placed them by hand instead of letting the game scatter them randomly. I broke one. Another tape. I didn't want to play it. I hovered over it in my inventory for a long time, listening to the warped lobby music stretch and bend. It wasn't looping cleanly anymore. Every restart came a fraction of a second late, like it was struggling to remember how the song went. I used the tape. This one didn't start with static. It started with silence. Then a sound I recognized immediately, but couldn't place at first. A low mechanical hum. The kind you stop noticing after a while because it's always there. My PC fan. Recorded. From my room. My stomach dropped. A voice came in, closer this time, clearer. You used to pause here, it said. Every time. I shook my head, even though no one could see me. I've never played this before, I said out loud. My voice sounded thin in the room, like I was trying to convince myself more than anything else. The tape kept going. You said that last time too. Images began flashing on the screen, one frame at a time. Not screenshots from the game. Photos. Blurry, low resolution, like they were taken from a cheap webcam. My desk. My keyboard. My hands. One image showed my monitor with the same lobby screen, but the date in the corner read months ago. I ripped my headphones off and stood up so fast my chair tipped backward. The room felt wrong, like I'd just woken up somewhere unfamiliar even though everything was exactly where it should be. The tape ended on its own. The game hadn't paused. Enemies spawned. They didn't rush me. They stood still at the edges of the platform, facing inward, all of them angled toward my character like an audience waiting for something to start. The wave timer didn't count down. It counted up. 001, 002, 003. I tried to force quit. Alt plus F4. Task manager. Nothing responded. My mouse moved, but clicks did nothing, like the game window was just an image pinned to my screen. The chat box opened again. This time, the message typed itself slowly, letter by letter. You don't remember the break. My chest tightened. What break? I whispered. The reply came immediately. The one you took after wave 5. My screen flashed white. For a second, I wasn't in the lobby. I was somewhere else. A smaller room. No sky. No edges. Just a flat gray floor and walls that faded into darkness before I could see where they ended. My character stood in the center, motionless. In front of me was another character. Same model. Same cosmetics. Same username floating above its head. Deep_blue. It didn't move. I circled it slowly. When I moved left, it didn't mirror me. It stayed perfectly still, like a mannequin waiting to be posed. I walked closer. Its head snapped toward me. The screen jittered violently, like the game was fighting itself. Text spammed across the bottom of the screen too fast to read. Overlapping system messages, error codes, timestamps that jumped backward and forward. Then everything stopped. The other Deep_blue spoke, but its mouth didn't move. You figured it out faster this time, the voice said. It wasn't distorted anymore. It sounded tired. That's good. My hands were shaking. I didn't realize how badly until I tried to type and missed the keys. What is this? I managed to say. A save, it replied. Or what passes for one? The room flickered. For a moment, I saw dozens of copies of the same scene layered on top of each other, like reflections between mirrors. In some of them, the other deep_blue was gone. In some I was. You kept pushing, the voice continued. Past the waves. Past the blocks. Past the place where the game was supposed to end. I felt cold. I don't remember that. That's the point. The screen stuttered, and suddenly I was back in the lobby. The enemies were gone. The lucky blocks were gone. The sky was a flat, textureless black. My username read, deep_blue_temp. The chat box was already open. Last time, you asked us to forget for you. I stared at the message until my eyes hurt. Another message appeared underneath it. It didn't come from the system. It came from deep_blue. You said it was easier that way. I slammed my desk hard enough to hurt. Stop, I said. Just stop. For a moment, nothing happened. Then the lobby music resumed. Normal speed. Normal pitch. Wave 1 started. I almost laughed. The relief hit so fast it made me dizzy. Enemies rushed me the way they were supposed to. Lucky blocks dropped coins again. Everything worked. I let myself believe it. Wave 2 passed. Then 3. Then 4. I didn't touch any tapes. I didn't explore. I just played. When Wave 5 started, my heart was pounding so hard I could hear it over the music. I focused on the timer, counting down every second. 3 enemies left. 2. 1. The last enemy froze inches away from my character. The timer hit 0. Nothing happened. The enemy's head slowly rotated until it was looking directly at the camera, not at my character. Text appeared over its face. You always stop here. The screen faded to black again. Session 13 complete. Saving progress. This time, the game closed on its own. I sat there in the dark room, breathing hard, staring at my reflection in the monitor. My desktop was back. Normal. Quiet. Then I noticed the folder. deep_blue_back UP. I swear it hadn't been there before. My mouse hovered over it for a long time before I double-clicked. Inside were dozens of files. Screenshots. Audio clips. Text logs. All dated differently. All labeled the same way. Session_01. Session_02. Session_03. Up to Session_13. I opened the most recent text log. It was short. Player shows increased awareness. Memory bleed is accelerating. Next session may be final. Underneath it, a line that made my stomach twist. If deep_blue remembers, containment fails. I closed the folder. I shut down my PC. I unplugged it from the wall. Still, when I went to bed, I could hear the lobby music faintly, looping in my head, always restarting a little too late. And just before I fell asleep, my phone buzzed. A notification. No app icon. No sender. Just text. Tomorrow, we continue.